Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the ACS 2019 Texas State Championships. We are live from Belton, Texas at the Bell Expo Center. We are watching mixed open teams. We have at the table Just Do It and One Shot. We are watching a B-side or a loser's bracket match. Winner carries on. The loser will be eliminated. So we are following along with comments on Facebook and YouTube, so feel free to comment, ask any questions you have. This is Chris Corcoran on the mic. Okay, we got Just Do It at the table, shooting low ball. Nice little rub off the 10 ball. Hello, Eric. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hit the share button, please. We would greatly appreciate it. Really happy to see the numbers this week. Awesome to see everybody's tuning in for some great pool. Cherry, what's up? Okay, this is a race to 13. So first team with 13 wins will win the match and move on. Being that it is a B-side or a loser's bracket match, the team that loses out here will be eliminated. If you're tuning in, let me know where you're watching from. So the one ball is a bit of an issue, but he's going to attack that right now with a combo shot. 4 to the 10, resulting in the 1 going in the pocket. Got to be careful that the 1 doesn't get trapped in behind the 10 after this shot. Thank you for sharing, Santos. Good to hear you're rocking it on Facebook, Lloyd. Just so you know, Ryan isn't here at the very second. This is Chris Corcoran on the mic. Lloyd, welcome back from Halifax. So yeah, Just Do It with a fairly nice combo shot there. Does the 4 pass is the question. It looks like it will. You might be able to slop it in here. I'm just going to shoot the 7 ball to the side. Nice little stop shot. Thanks for tuning in, Matt. Appreciate the compliment, Lloyd. Charlene, thanks for tuning in from Indiana. Awesome, Santos. Your buddy Felix is playing for One Shot. They were just on the stream. Hoping to carry on that momentum. So Just Do It here is going to take the first game in this match. It is 1-0 Just Do It over One Shot. Yeah, you got that right, Charlie, and that was a nice little break and run to start off the match.
Just do it in one shot. This will be a good match.
Sorry,
Two very
Patrick,
good
I had you
teams.
muted there for a second.
Most people appreciate you for that.
Yeah, Charlene, I just had a gentleman come up and ask me a question, so I muted it off so you didn't have to hear half of a conversation. So, Patrick,
Yes,
welcome back to the stream.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Just missed a nice little run out there by Just Do It to start off the match the right way.
So they're just doing it. So one shot, their motto is not that they only need one, it's that they only request one. What they do with it is up to them. So he made sure they didn't have one.
I think it might have been a dry break actually by one shot.
Oh.
That resulted in the run out by Just Do It there.
Well, in my world, a run out after a dry break is just like a break and run.
100%.
You still have to make 8 balls.
Anytime you put together a nice set of ball potting, it's a good run out.
Yep. May get out of line here and there along the way, but you get back in line and just keep stroking it. I had a feeling he would take the high balls here.
Yeah, guys, just hit that share button if you're watching. Greatly appreciate you tuning in, as always. Anybody over on YouTube, feel free to comment away. RP McMurphy tuning in from Fair Oaks Ranch on YouTube.
Northwest of San Antonio. Beautiful area.
Good to know.
Close to Barney, Texas, which I would challenge you to spell without looking it up. Or I could just write it out and challenge you to pronounce it.
Barney. Well, I know the pronunciation now, so
Yes, Barney is.
I assume it starts with a B.
You got that right.
There's most likely at least one E involved.
More than one.
All right. Well, that's the hint I might need here to get started. I'll come back to that one in a bit.
Yeah, not a priority.
Hey, Jason, thanks for tuning back in for another day. Well, what is up? We are watching a lot of good pool once again. This is day 4 of the ACS Texas State Championships. We are live in Belton, Texas at the Bell Expo Center. We got Patrick Neal joining us from Texas here on the mic.
Howdy, folks.
He is a Texas transplant, though, so don't get that confused.
Yeah, y'all don't be thinking I'm the native Texan. The native Texans don't like that. It's a special honor to be a native Texan. I'm just trying to live up to my transplant status and not misbehave too much.
Hugh, thanks for watching from Southwest Detroit. Detroit. Ooh, that's a tough one.
That was tough that it didn't go in and it rolled out in a bad spot.
I find sometimes on these valley tables, you get it in your head that they're buckets, and then you tend to miss a little bit.
That can happen.
So you still need to be precise with your shooting.
You can never be too perfect. It's a worthy goal.
Yeah, you never want to take anything for granted playing pool.
Good advice.
Treat every shot with the same amount of respect. I was going to tell that cue ball to look out, but it did it for me, so.
Yeah.
Hey Kim, thanks for watching from Victoria, BC. Yes, there's definitely a lot of great pool being played here. Texas is showing the world how to play some good pool.
lot of good players in this tournament. A lot are already eliminated. Very good players in their teams.
So we got Charlie Cito. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Tuning in from Corpus Christi. Thank you very much.
Corpus Christi, beautiful city down there, right on the coast. Welcome to our stream. Eldon is back. Daniel Clark is here. Welcome to both of you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Eldon, I'm eyeing up that foot-long coney dog at Sonic.
If you like dogs, they're very good. Hot dogs, that is.
All right, sorry, Charlie. So we got one shot up at the table right now. Eldon, I was looking on their menu. The only footlong option that they had there was a chili cheese dog, but I have no issues with that. Yeah, San Antonio is represented really well in this tournament.
Yeah, both those players you mentioned, Frank and Sophia, both played extremely well, as did their opponents. Hopefully you got to watch those final matches, and if you didn't, be sure to watch Frank's match. You'll like the way it ends.
Hey RP on YouTube, asking what the name of the Facebook site is. So if you go to Facebook, in the search bar there, you just want to type in Q Sports Live. That's 3 words. Q spelled C-U-E, Sports Live.
Sports is plural. Be sure to do that. That was something else, wasn't it, Charliecito?
It's actually just Charlie. I was corrected earlier.
Well, it's spelled a little bit longer than Charlie, so it fooled me.
It sure fooled me too.
Okay, Charlie. Yeah, the onions are a definite requirement on that dog. Got one for Just Do It there.
Yeah, I can't eat a hot dog without mustard and onions.
You could live in Texas.
I could.
You're qualified.
I have well established that.
One thing that I haven't found a good place that serves a good quality Philly cheesesteak in Texas. I wonder why that is.
Oh man, I could live off of Philly cheesesteak.
I could live off of just if I had the sliced meat. I don't need all the rest of it, but it's best when it's served together with proper garnishment and measures. So yeah, big old mess with these 3 balls on the head rail here. He's looking at how he can get those out, possibly play safe in the process. I think it would behoove him to do that. Everything on the other end of the table is tough. You can maybe kick that 6 out, hide behind the 5. He's got to get a rail after. So. Calling the 1 to the side. He's headed that direction. Nicely broken out. Blocked the 10. Didn't leave anything easy.
Just want to thank everybody for tuning in once again. Hit the share button. Make sure you like the Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. We are following along with comments on Facebook and YouTube, so feel free to comment. We've got Chris and Patrick here bringing you the commentary in this match. It's currently 2-0 for Just Do It over 1 shot. It is a race to 13.
It's going to be a good one. Two very good teams here.
Well, maybe I'll get two of those chili cheese conies for you, Eldon. I'll have one in your honor. Cornelius, yes, we do. $20 a piece. Come see us at the Q Sports Live desk if you are in the room. We are set up at table 44.
Do believe nicely done.
That is the northeast corner of the room.
I believe that's right.
I think I have my bearings. I've been here for a few days, so I better.
Hope you have my bearings too. I lost them a long time ago.
Oh, I have no promises there.
I'd like to get some of them back at least. Maybe they're with my marbles.
I cannot be held responsible for anybody but myself.
Okay. You're off that hook.
So let me know when you find your marbles.
No, I'm going to keep that secret. I can sneak up on people better if they don't know I found them. The room has cleared out some since earlier today when there were quite a few more teams still in contention. But
you are correct, although we have a second chance bracket for both the men's and women's teams division starting at 8 o'clock tonight, so we are going to see it fill up again.
I believe you are right. A lot of it's in singles signed up for the second chance. I'm guessing a lot of the teams also will.
If anybody out there is in the Belton, Temple, Austin area within driving distance of us, head on up.
We'll be here late tonight.
And all day tomorrow.
Championship match is scheduled for 3 o'clock tomorrow, but most pool tournaments don't end on time, so we should be here at least till 5. Love for y'all to stop in if it's on your way somewhere, or even if you go out of your way.
All right.
Nice finish there, 1 for 1 shot.
They are on the board.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Chris, we're not doing the viewer advantage here.
Yeah, you'll have to drive in and participate in this one. So if you're driving in from Calgary or Prince Edward Island, we'll probably not be here by the time you get here.
I'm tempted to stay, but I was instructed earlier after your comment from the previous stream that I have to come home.
You do?
I do. I am not allowed to stay in Texas. Unless, of course, I'm just going to send her money for the bills.
Yeah, that's probably a deal she'd accept.
I mean, she wouldn't have to put up with my antics.
Yes, it's like a win-win. We're having a lot of fun here. There's a lot of really good sportsmanship on display. The ACS.
Yeah, there's a lot of friends in the room. A lot of these teams see each other regularly, and if not on a regular basis, they see each other at least once a year, twice at these big tournaments. So
and they do know how to have fun. When time comes to crack the rack, they get pretty serious.
Great to see a lot of support on the stream for these players. If you're watching, you know these guys. Let them know you're watching. They will most likely come back and watch the stream later on.
Eldon, it's only medium hot magma in most cases.
I was going to say, aren't all jalapeno poppers filled with magma? And if they're not, I don't think they're nearly as good.
Charlie and Annie coming with the spirit. We love it. How are we doing on the YouTube versus Facebook? I've got you 2-1. Facebook 91, YouTube 47.
Yeah, when you mentioned that, it was right on the money with that.
Yeah, as soon as I mentioned it, it went down by 5.
Yeah, guys, hit that share button.
Yeah. Don't let me get in the way of your enjoyment. You can always mute it while I'm talking. Just enjoy the stream.
So this is the 2019 ACS Texas State Championship. We are in Belton, Texas at the Bell Expo Center, so if you are nearby, feel free to drop by. If you're watching from the room, come up and say hi to us.
Table 44 is right in front of us here. That's the table you just saw that 12 go down on.
Yeah, Lupe, I don't know if you heard that, but this is at the Bell Expo Center in Belton. In order to enter a team into this competition, you have to be sanctioned with the ACS Texas League.
Find a team, form a team, find a division to play in or form one. Go to the ACS website if you need more information on how to become sanctioned. Join this league. Great competition. Great camaraderie, great sportsmanship.
Eldon, I don't think I can answer that question specifically, but if anybody is watching on the stream, feel free to comment. Eldon is asking if anybody is from Lubbock or Amarillo. I assume that is your home area, Eldon. Boyette, hello from the Philippines. Hello back to you from Texas.
Yes, we love our international viewers as well. Even the ones from the Great White North. Oh wait, I'm sitting next to one.
Hey Charlie, if I figure out which one is Efren, we will... Oh, I think I see what's going on. You were telling Boyette in the Philippines to say hello to Efren.
Yeah, if he happens to walk in the room, we'll take care of it for you, though.
Yeah, Lupe, if you're having issues finding information on it, feel free to send a message to the Q Sports live page. We will get you pointed in the right direction. Otherwise, you can do a quick Google search for ACS pool leagues.
ACS stands for American Q Sports, affiliated with Canadian Q Sports. Very well-run organization.
Eldon, it's a beautiful state down here. I'll definitely come back. I'm kind of questioning why you live in Calgary. Hey Tony, this is the losers bracket. So the winner of this will carry on. The loser will be eliminated. But Charlie, if I ever meet Efren, I will be sure that I say hello to him for you.
I probably will be too much in shock to remember to say so, but I will try.
I think it would be a great honor to meet that man.
Yep. Great pool player, great ambassador for the game. A very humble, humane person. Does a lot for our sport. Does a lot for his home country, the Philippines.
I agree with you, Eldon. I don't mind snakes, but I've seen some bugs here that I do not want to find in my house or hotel room.
Charlene, we will try to remember. He's a popular player. There's good reason for that. Many reasons. Sorry for all the noise, folks. Adjusting the microphone. Hopefully that improves the sound quality as well.
All right, so one shot here is up. He's got a bit of a cluster, but he's going to try to attack it right now. He has caught the 2-ball preemptively. Just looking at it a little bit closer. He's got to be careful with this one. If he plays off the 1, he might tap that 6, which could impede the 2-ball from going in the pocket. But
right. The 6 could go in instead.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I would have tried to maybe play that 6-ball.
yep. Billiard off the 1.
So with that, Just Do It returns to the table. They are shooting high ball here. So that is the 10 ball, I believe, tucked in behind the 1 in the top left of your screen.
Santos. We were very fortunate to meet Efren. Next time you talk to him, tell him to come over and see us. We'll be here till tomorrow afternoon.
I know we're kind of wondering where Ryan went. We lost him, I think.
I saw him over at the Brutal Game Gear display earlier. I believe he's talking over there with them.
Well, it's a good place to be. So if you guys are in the room, go check out Brutal Game Gear. They got a lot of great stuff set up here. I think I'm going to be heading home with some of their apparel.
Men's and women's hats, gadgets, some clever window stickers and decals, or decals, as my Canadian friends want to call them.
Got to get your decals.
You can pay for those with coupons.
That is not how we pronounce coupons.
Oh, it's coupons. Some places it's coupons.
No, I say. See, now I don't even know what to say. Coupons.
It's an old Ron White reference.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
you're just filled with references.
Bone up on your Ron White. Yeah.
All right, so Just Do It sitting on the 8 ball here.
Got there very nicely too.
Yeah.
Potted that stripe in the corner and drew it all the way up table to there. And
all right.
Ran it home.
This is going to put him up 3-1.
They're just doing it.
Just gave a little shout out to his mom there on the stream. Yeah, John. Hillbilly is in the house. I'm not sure if he's doing an exhibition, but I think he's got something going on over there. I know they got a table set up for him. Hey, Tony. So Tony says his sister doesn't believe that we're answering his comments. So, just want to give a big shout out to Brittany in Chicago. What's up?
I'm sure there's only one Brittany in Chicago, so we probably got the right one.
Yeah.
But we're glad that she was checking this out. She probably tuned in. If you did tune in, Brittany, raise your hand, say hi.
Yeah, share
some kind of comment.
Hit the share button. Make sure you go to Q Sports Live on Facebook. Hit that like button. Go over to YouTube, Q Sports Live. Hit the subscribe button. You guys will get notified anytime we go live.
They're only 4 games in.
All right, so we got Just Do It over on the far table. Appears that he is on the 8 ball. He's lining it up to make this 4-1 over one shot. So, Just Do It has brought it. They are doing it.
Just bringing it. You are correct.
One shot, just needs one shot to turn the tide. Sorry guys, that's awful. Just give me 1 sec, Patrick. I better turn you on so everybody can hear your
sir.
Lovely voice.
Yes. So Chris Benslov, you're right. You're warning Chris that since he's in Texas, all the animal warnings there. It's kind of like Australia with a shorter flight, and some of the animals are smaller here.
Chris, we got a lot of that back home in Alberta too. We got some nasty bugs. We got rattlesnakes. We got things that are gonna stick into you as well. So,
yeah.
And we have bears that will definitely try to eat you in Alberta. So, cougars, among other things.
Yeah, we have the occasional cougar sighting in this area. Some bears, black bears especially, were indigenous to Texas. We believe to have been not eradicated, but to have moved on, changed habitat. But there have been sightings in the last few years.
I think black bears, they kind of just want to get away from you. The grizzly bears back home, they will come after you.
Yeah, they don't mind the company because you look delicious. Shout out to your girl Belinda. Doug Carter, welcome to the stream.
Alright guys, so if you are watching on Facebook and YouTube, hit the share button. We are at the ACS Texas State Championships in Belton, Texas.
Starting to fill up again. Teams are coming back in for the 7 o'clock matches, do their warm-ups. We're way behind schedule on the stream table, so.
Yeah, we had a couple matches basically go hill to hill, back to back. So we've been watching a lot of great pool, but it's doing a little bit of a disservice to the scheduling of the tournament. Got a couple folks coming by to check to see when the table's going to be opened up. I'm sure these teams are going to want to put one up on each other pretty quick, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, both these teams are going to respect each other's abilities and want to get this over with as quick as possible. And not have a repeat of the last two matches where we had long comebacks.
Welcome back to the stream, Michaela. Thanks for making fun of my button pronunciation.
Sharon has bobcats.
Yeah, that's another thing we got to contend with back home.
Yep, we have bobcats here. We have house cats, feral cats. Some people estimate there are more feral wild hogs in Texas than there are human beings, and that's a lot of human beings. About 30 million people.
Misty on YouTube just wanted to say, of course they're great teams. They're both from San Antonio.
Chris, I don't know about the Mexican Red Wolf. I will take your word for it. Don't have any information to add to that one. But I hope so. It's always good when wildlife can bounce back.
Yeah, I've said it a couple times. San Antonio is well represented here at this tournament. But again, everybody from all over Texas that has shown up is here to bring it.
Sharon, do you also have some normal raccoons or just odd ones?
Just odd ones.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing normal up there. What kind of raccoon wants to live in the snow?
Not odd one.
Yeah, yes. Not a normal one, that's for sure. I think up by my place, we have a lot of skunks, which can pose a problem when you have a large dog like I do.
They tend to be silly enough to tangle with the skunks.
Fortunately, we have not had any issues yet, but there's often times I will have to get my dog inside because there's a telltale smell in the air, and it's not what was just legalized in Canada either.
No. That might also be in the air, but it's not the skunk's fault.
Zane says, come to Australia, every animal will try to kill you. I mean, I wouldn't want to go toe-to-toe with a kangaroo.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Are you sure?
I've seen that movie. Crocodiles are no fun either.
Yeah, Chris is saying that his dog got her right in the face and eyes. We got a lot of porcupines up north too, so dogs tend to be attracted to them for some reason, and a porcupine can do a lot of damage to a dog.
Yes, indeed. You really shouldn't be curious enough to find out what's on the other end of the porcupine's quills, but you'll get to know once they stick them in you and it pulls out of his skin.
No, I don't want to find out.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Just suffice it to say, on the other end of that quill is a porcupine. That quill belongs there, so leave it alone.
Oh, that was a nice shot on the 5.
It really was. Snuck it through that window.
He's gonna have to bring another one on the 1 here.
Yeah, and then hope he bumps that 12 out of his way to get to the 4. Or maybe,
unless he comes back twice and gets on the other side of the 4.
Yeah, he'll probably run into the 12 from the wrong side if he does that, but that'll be all right too. You gotta be focusing on making this ball. It's hard enough all on its own. And there you go.
Use a little bit of body English on that one to get it to drop.
And it worked.
Good to hear, Sharon. We will credit that to your fine son.
Yes, he set it all up, focused it in. Both the tables you can see there are involved in this match.
What's up, Wambra on YouTube? Thanks for tuning in.
Wambra.
Yeah, he's going to have a tough time getting back to the 8. He is right on the rail. Might be a bit of a hit and hope scenario here.
Is that ball even? I guess he must be taking it to the side.
Yeah, he's looking at the side. All right, well, he's jacking up to try to draw back off that 4. Now, we all know what happens when you jack up. You got to remain perfectly still.
Yep.
It is really easy to get offline when you do so.
Yeah, 13's in a bit of a tough spot, though. He's probably hoping that'll stay that way.
Yeah, Wambra, no problem. George, you say you can't wait for Canada. I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. Yeah, you know, when I'm not shooting pool, there's a good chance I'm watching pool somewhere. Oh, John thought he was stripes. Yeah, the safety on the 13 would have been perfect. Unfortunately, that was the wrong group of balls. I think he's eyeing up the
1 rail.
Yeah, 1 rail.
Cross corner. So, which way do we go to get the cue ball out of the way shot?
Wow.
That part done. The right idea, tracking down towards the 8.
Those are tough. That cue ball often gets in the way.
Santos, which team is Felix part of here?
George is referring to the border battle. That is the APA CPA border battle that's occurring in Niagara Falls. That is November 8th, 9th, and 10th. So be sure to tune into that. That is the next big event we are streaming at Q Sports Live. Ryan will be heading out to Niagara Falls, bringing you all the action.
And that 15 rolled right up against the horn.
I would have loved to have gone on that trip. Probably. Unfortunately, I cannot get more time off work, so. Wow, just do it. They're turning up the heat on 1 shot here. That was another win for Just Do It on the far table. That is correct, Michaela. November 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Oh, we got a stroke on that. Get across there. There you go. Well done.
That was a great shot. Misty on YouTube says Felix is on one shot.
And one more for Just Do It.
Well, one shot's going to want to start clawing some wins back here. And based on the last two matches we've had on the stream table, that is definitely a possibility. We've had two massive comebacks. So one shot is going to want to do it right now. Anybody that's just joined, you are watching the 2019 ACS Texas State Championships. We are watching mixed open teams. This is the loser side of the bracket. Winner will carry on in the tournament, whereas the loser will be eliminated. A lot on the line here. It is a race to 13, so Just Do It is up 6-1 on one shot right now. One shot's going to be looking to pull some back. So Just Do It at the table, breaking. Wow, that was a really solid break. Although, had a few little issues here. Those balls sure rebounded back into the center of the table.
Looks like he's going after the stripes here. 11, lined up to 12. I think he's got the line to get pretty good on the 9 and set up the 10 or 13. Probably the 14, then the 10, then the 13, then the 8. So 12, 9, 14, 10, 13, 8.
It appears that he's listening to you, Patrick.
Smart guy, huh? He'll probably execute, though. I would have probably got out of line right there if it was me doing it.
Yeah, I might take a nice little shot here to get back in line. I think he can slow roll that 10 ball, come off two rails.
Have a little cut back on the 13.
Get that 13, but
and
again,
maybe come back and shoot the 8 in the side over there as well.
You got to be really precise with this shot. He's going to be stretching over the table and shooting over the 13 ball. So
surely the 13 doesn't pass the 1 to the corner, so that's not an option. He could cut the 13 to the side. We have to hit it really hard.
You've got that option. I think you can run into the 3 ball to slow up your cue ball if you do that.
I like the slow roll of the 10.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Just make sure you get past the 8. You'll have to.
It's just a matter of getting there with
2
your
or 3 rails again to get shape on the 8, but that's okay.
Yeah, you got a lot of distance to reach over the table, so
that makes it difficult.
He's back looking at that 13. If he does opt for the 10, I could see the rest coming into play here.
Probably be well advised to do just that. 13 could go in off the 1, control the cue ball better, but it's a risky shot. Much lower percentage than just cutting the 10.
Okay, so he's opted to call the cut on the 13 ball. So like I said, he's playing the carom.
He is going off that 1. No, he's not. He doesn't like it.
Yeah, you got that, Chris. He was eyeing that up. I believe he is kicking at the 10. Wow, that was a confident choice.
Very.
I think the idea was that if he missed it, he could block up that pocket and make the 8 ball a little bit more difficult.
And the 4. I think they'll both pass the 10 now.
Hey Zane, there is no time limit on the shots. If a player feels like his opponent is slow playing or taking a long time, he can call in a ref. The ref will give the player a warning. If the issue continues, the ref can then choose to put the player on a shot clock.
Welcome to Wade and Lewis, or Louis. Glad you could join us. Y'all will share that stream up and bring more of your friends in to watch this. It's going to be a very intense match. Up to this point, Just Do It has been just bringing it. And One Shot has not been able to capitalize on the few opportunities they've had.
All right, so he's got a shot at the 4 ball here.
The combination 5-3 is there, but I wouldn't see why you'd want to try that.
Yeah,
the 5 in a bad spot.
The only concern, if you're off angle on this 4 a little bit, you're going to bump the 8, and you want to get it out of the way of the 10. And that's what he did, but unfortunately he sacrificed accuracy for the leave after the fact. Bit of a stretch across the table here for the 10. Just going to come off the rail here twice and up for the 13, although he did go a little bit too far with it. He's really got no great options here.
Definitely no great ones. Hard pressed to see a good one. Rob on YouTube rooting on Los Borrachos.
I think in this scenario, you just want to tie something up. There's not really a whole lot of place to hide on the table. So if you can get that 13 ball in a position where it ties up a solid or the 8 ball. I think he's looking at sending that 13 ball through that gap between the 4 and the 8 and kind of blocking up that corner pocket.
I believe he was trying to make that, but it was a two-way.
I did see him call safety on it, actually.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. You got to hit that really soft if you want to lay it up in front of the pocket.
Well, that probably what they would call pocket speed or pocket weight.
Maybe just under pocket weight.
Definitely want to reach the rail, though.
All right, so that brings one shot back to the table here. They are looking to mount a comeback.
Guess what would you think about bumping that 3 down in front of the 13 and hiding behind the 4?
Yeah, I think I would just play a little safety here. Just got to make sure you get a rail. He opted to try the bank shot. Now he's left it open, but it's not an easy shot on the 13. It's going to be a tough cut either way, regardless of which pocket he chooses. Got Jerry's on the stream giving a shout out to Thundersticks.
Yep.
They are playing right next to us on table 23. I can see Tavo over there shooting right now. He came in second in the men's singles event.
Sharpshooters, doesn't matter, 25, 26.
Oh, we play one of them next.
Do you? I believe that's accurate.
Yeah, that was a really nice cut on the 13 ball. And it looks like he's got the angle on the 8. So,
There it is.
just do it. Puts another one on the board. They are halfway there.
Reaction check, it's all good, 10 and 11.
So just while we're waiting for them to rack on this table, we got one shot over there at the table. It's got 2 stripes up in the 8, looking to get out.
Picking on me.
Well done, Chris. You captured that score properly.
Excellent, good to know. It's a bit tricky when you got 2 tables going. All right, so it's looking pretty good over on the far table for one shot.
Straight on that 8 ball. And there it goes.
And they put down their second win on the board. Time for the comeback, I think. Okay, just do it at the table breaking here. Wow, he hit that hard and nice, but really didn't get a whole lot of separation.
Almost none. That was really interesting. looks like a game that could take a few minutes to play here. Unless we get a nice breakup of that giant pile of balls at the bottom end of the table.
All right, for everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube, feel free to comment. We are following along with those. Just Do It is up 7-2 on one shot in a race to 13. I do eat Mexican food. I can't talk. Sorry, Cornelius. I do eat Mexican food, and I love it. This is the 2019 ACS Texas State Championships. You got Patrick Neal and Chris Corcoran on the mic.
And we're glad to have you all watching along with us. Very good competition between these two teams. One Shot just hasn't had very many opportunities.
We are sitting here at table 44 in the northeast corner of the room at the Bell Expo Center in Belton, Texas. So if you guys are in the room or the area, feel free to come by, say hi.
We'd love to meet you. Buy a chance on these cues that we're raffling.
Got a couple stickers up here if you want. Yeah, Cornelius, the hotter the food, the better.
Well, I live here in South Texas, or not here, this is Central Texas. I live in South Texas, and most of the food is hot there. So, yes.
As it should be.
There are other ways to serve it, I'm told. The food with a little spice is best.
I have a really great chili recipe, but I have to tone it down quite a bit because my better half does not enjoy spicy food as much as I do.
Well, that's a shame. You may have to make 2 batches in that case.
I've considered it. It's a lot of work to make 2 batches. I just load it up with hot sauce after the fact.
That's another remedy.
I mean, I don't think there's a food group out there that doesn't improve with a little bit of hot sauce.
Ice cream would be one.
I'm sure there's some sort of culinary artist out there incorporating hot sauce into ice cream.
I'd almost be shocked if there wasn't somebody in Texas who makes ice cream with chili peppers in it. Some kind of peppers, jalapenos, habaneros, something.
Chris is asking you, Patrick, Mexican or Tex-Mex?
Well, it's hard to define the two for me because there's very little pure Mexican or Tex-Mex that doesn't incorporate something else into it, but both are good in my book.
Yeah, I will eat both any day. I found a couple Latin American diners and grocers in Calgary area that you can get the really authentic Mexican and Latin American flavors.
If you ever see my truck parked at Taco Bell, let me know because somebody must have stolen it because I didn't park it there.
I wasn't referring to Taco Bell.
That would be definitely not Mexican food and wouldn't qualify as Tex-Mex either. The best way, Trina, I believe that is, asking if there's any way to watch a specific team. We only have one set of tables on the stream right now, so the best way for you to do that would be to fly into Austin, Texas, drive up here to Belton, and we will walk you to their table.
Or keep sharing the stream. The more you guys share, the bigger we grow. If we can, we will stream as many tables as possible at a tournament. But it's going to take a lot of support from you viewers out there, and we are happy to do it.
Absolutely.
Do you guys have a place called Taco Time down here? I think that's a Canadian thing.
I've not seen Taco Time.
Taco Time is it's kind of
almost always is Taco Time.
It is always Taco Time.
Yes.
I love tacos. Taco Time is a fast food restaurant, similar to Taco Bell.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I don't get out much.
Yeah, we just in my town in Airdrie, we did not. Somebody opened Chronic Tacos. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Chronic Tacos?
Chronic Tacos. It's an American chain that's actually moved into Canada.
I haven't encountered them, but Chronic Tacos. Chronic would mean long-term and unlikely to go away, so I'm down.
It sounds delicious, and I will be checking it out. They just opened last week before I came down, so I think that's on my list of things to do next week. Nothing better than some spicy tacos to warm you up when the snow is falling outside.
Yep. My favorite part of winter is watching it on TV from here in Texas.
Yeah, Jerry, it's basically the Canadian version of Taco Bell. Sorry, Patrick, didn't mean to interrupt you there.
That was all right. I was done. Trina, we wish you could too. Where are you watching from, by the way?
Although we do have a lot of Taco Bell locations in Canada, and I am guilty of going there once in a while, so I hope that doesn't tarnish our friendship, Patrick.
I will try to overlook it. Just don't force me to eat there with you.
So Gary on YouTube says that they put hot sauce in beer.
I believe it. I wouldn't do it, but I believe it.
He says it's the only way to make beer worse is to add hot sauce.
Welcome to Daryl from New Orleans.
You know, we drove past Mi Pueblo the other day, and the parking lot was packed. There was not a single open spot.
There's probably a good reason for that.
You know, you guys, I really have to come back to Texas. Like, I can't extend my trip here this time because I do have to go back to work. But I'm coming back, and I think I'm coming back just to eat food. Maybe I'll take Q Sports Alive along with me, and we'll just stream us eating food the whole time. Jerry goes to Taco Bell when he needs a cleansing. I don't think that's the best cleanse available.
Certainly not the least painful.
Jerry, I think you can find a better cleanse out there. Alright, so one shot at the table here, looking to do some damage.
Not situated too badly. You need to move the 8-ball, I believe, to be able to break it, just to develop that.
Daryl, I will gladly come to New Orleans. Unfortunately, again, I have to work and make some money before I travel anymore this year. I've gone on a few vacations already, so need to pad the wallet a little bit before I make another trip down here.
Chronic Taco seems to be heavily ensconced in California, North Carolina, Florida. One Chronic Taco in Texas. It's at Montgomery. Well,
there you go.
Across the state from here, about 3 hours away.
Better start driving.
Yeah.
Daryl, I will gladly come and grab some gumbo, and I'm sure when I get down to New Orleans, you're going to be the guy that's going to point me in the right direction.
You're on the hook now. Don't let him down.
Kathy, thanks for tuning in from Odessa. We really appreciate you coming back.
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Ooh, nice little combo on the 4-ball. He's just watching where that cue ball is tracing to. He's come underneath the 5, take that to the top corner. I think he might have the breakout on the 8-ball here.
Yep, John, I just discovered that same one in Montgomery, Texas when I was searching for it online.
Great shot for the breakout there. As you'll see on the scoreboard, Just Do It put up another win on the far table.
I believe that One Shot's going to get one back here.
But so One Shot is bound and determined to mount this comeback.
We saw a comeback from 10-4 earlier today. 8-3 is not insurmountable.
We'll get in there.
That's where we are.
Gary says they recently recalled 2.5 million pounds of meat from Taco Bell. Well, I'm not going to Taco Bell on this trip, so.
Was any of it customer/victims?
That was quite the dance we just caught on the stream there. Everybody is having a lot of fun here.
I think we might be having the most fun.
I mean, it's Saturday night. What else do you want to do?
Charlene and Santos, you are correct. Bradley watching from Benton, Kentucky. We're in Belton, Texas. Streaming to you live from the Bell County Expo Center. Very nice convention center here. 44 pool tables set up. Google Game Gear, Jerry Olivier custom cues. One-of-a-kind billiard supply. We have a photographer, so if you're in the Temple, Killeen, Waco, Harker Heights, Belton area, stop on in. We'll be here till late this evening, possibly past midnight. I'd love to meet the people who are watching our streams and help you watch some people play great pool here.
Sandra, I'll be sure to let him know that you think so. So where are the teams from, says Kathy. I do believe both these teams are from San Antonio.
I know that One Shot is.
And they seem to know each other quite well, so. Yeah, if anybody's watching and want to confirm where Just Do It is from. Again, I do believe it's San Antonio, but we could be wrong. All right, guys, we got One Shot at the table breaking. Trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here against Just Do It. This is a race to 13. You can see by the scoreboard, Just Do It is up 8-3. Yeah, Misty on YouTube confirms that they are both from San Antonio.
Thank you, Misty. And John. And Robert. Don, welcome from Peshtigo, Wisconsin. Or Peshtigo.
Thanks, everybody, for commenting. I knew I could count on you viewers to let me know where these folks were from.
Smartest audience in pool.
Just for that, I think you should hit the share button, like the Facebook page, subscribe on YouTube.
Yep, share it with your friends. You don't want to keep all this to yourselves. Got about 150 people watching right now between the two YouTube and Facebook forums.
You got that right, Misty. You know, I think every pool player does it. You travel across the country, across the nation, into other countries, and you end up playing your friends. And there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Which is so much better than traveling across country to play your enemies.
Well, that's fun as long as you're winning against your enemies.
Well, that's true. There is that. Joanne, welcome from Columbia, South Carolina. Robert, I believe you're right. We will probably see a momentum shift at some point. See a little catching up by one shot. These are two very good teams.
Just want to welcome the boss man back to the stream desk.
Do you? Okay. Folks, this is Patrick. I'm going to step out for a moment and give Ryan a chance to talk on the stream because he hardly ever gets to do that in his normal life. So we will be right back with Ryan.
Yeah, Robert, it's pretty clear that these teams are really strong. It's going to be a close finish. Hey, Joanne, thanks for tuning in from Columbia. Charlene, you are correct. It is a lot more fun to win when playing friends. You both celebrate. It's also a little bit of bragging rights. You can bring that back home with you. Kathy says there's a lot of BCA in Odessa. Alright, so Misty says this is Mike Rodriguez from Just Do It at the table in front here. Yeah, Calgary really represents in Vegas from what I've been told down here, just in passing conversations with folks. They are well aware of the pool players from Calgary.
Same shorts, just different label, right?
Yeah, Glenn says there's some good pool on the stream. Yeah, nothing better than to watch some pool when it's chilly outside. -4 Celsius in southern Alberta. And they're looking at -14 overnight. Nice cut shot on that one ball. That will put him in good shape for the 2. I think he can just stun off this. As long as he passes that 10 ball, he'll have the 8. Welcome back, Ryan.
Thank you. Keep passing my tea down there. Thanks.
I don't know if I can lift this.
It's half empty.
Oh,
If it was full of beer, you'd be lifting it.
that's the only way I got it off the table. Wow, great out there. Just Do It puts another one on the board. Wow, these guys are having too much fun, I think.
9th, wow. Just Do It is doing it.
Just Do It in one shot. There's a lot of friendship between these two teams. They're having a really fun time.
They must play in the same league then.
Yeah, they are both from San Antonio. Albert here is representing the San Antonio Pool League.
Yeah.
We have his card sitting right in front of us on our desk.
They might start streaming through Q Sports Live.
So Martin had to leave for a while because his cows got out into the cornfield having an evening snack. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you don't want your cows snacking on your profits.
No. You want grain-fed cattle anyway.
Otherwise, those cattle are going to be a steak soon enough.
That's the difference between Canada and the States is corn-fed and grain-fed.
Yeah, Misty just confirmed that. Absolutely lots of strong women players from Calgary.
Well, Calgary's just is an anomaly for good pool players.
I am so thankful to be a pool player in Calgary. I have learned a lot in a very short amount of time.
Well, going around as we're playing in all the different leagues and different provinces and stuff, you take an intermediate player in Calgary is probably close to an advanced player anywhere else at that level. Same with a standard or C-level player is playing closer to the intermediate level if they played in Calgary for a while. It just that level is that much higher for a full total average. Calgary is just incredibly talented in the pool world. I'm lucky with starting Q Sports Live in Calgary. I don't think it'd take off or done as good if I was anywhere else.
So guys, share that stream. We are following along with comments on YouTube and Facebook. It's currently 9-3. Just do it over one shot. Race to 13. So we got Albert at the table for one shot, looking to get another win back on the board.
And that's just on the break now. I think it's open, isn't it?
You may be correct. And on the far table, we've got Just Do It looking to clean up. He's got one solid up and the 8 ball left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 50 cattle can eat quick. You can also turn them into steak quick. They keep doing that.
I mean, I got nothing against a good steak. So Just Do It wins another game on the far table. That puts them up to 10 in a race to 13. So One Shot's got to make some moves here. They can feel the fire at their feet.
Yeah, they need to put 3 or 4 in a row here. They're done for. No, that 15 is going to be rough running into that 4 ball.
Yeah, Martin, I believe it. Just a nice clean stroke here will do it.
That was close. It's not a bad lead either.
Well, the 6 looks like it passes the 3.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's hard. I can't tell that from here.
So anybody that's interested in baseball, the Astros are up 2-1 after 1 inning, thanks to Jeff. And I'm sure there's a lot of folks in this room that are paying attention to the score of that game. Nicely comes around the 15 ball. I think we might need to check the score here. Maybe they're just trying to figure out who's racking here.
We're done. Gary Libby over there is going to be shut down about 8 o'clock, so if you need any jury done before next match, make sure you go ahead and see them for at least for tonight. Women's second chance, we're still waiting for a few more teams that can get in it. So we're looking
All right, I think the score is accurate. They were just waiting for the player to return from one shot to rack up the balls.
Wow, we're doing good with the YouTube match and Facebook for numbers. Our Facebook viewers are slacking and hitting that share button. Although we got 2 other streams going on Facebook too. We got Grant and Rod.
Yeah, we got a really busy weekend going on for Q Sports Live. Nothing better than that, though.
No, that's what we want every night of the week is 3 or 4 streams that people can choose from. That's why we're looking for streamers all over North America. If you're interested.
I tuned into both those streams earlier on in the day. Uh-oh.
I think that came far enough that you can see that 15.
I would have to agree, and I don't think Albert's going to make a mistake on this one.
Pretty much a stop shot.
Just like that. One shot's going to take one back here. We've seen a couple really good comebacks on this table in the last couple matches, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see another one.
So all they need is one shot. To just do it. Thanks, Martin. $99, 101, there we go. Facebook's over 100.
Excellent. Thank you guys, we really appreciate it. I don't mind at all if you want to spam all your friends and family with the stream.
You guys should all be hitting that share button so much you're going to Facebook jail.
Just looking over at the far table there. One shot's got a really good opportunity. He's shooting stripes. He's got 4 left, and they're sitting really nicely here. Just what the doctor ordered for one shot. So just do it at the table here in front of us. Ready to break.
No, yeah. I've never missed from sitting back here. And I usually bank everything and run it all the time. Dry break. Kind of messy.
Yeah. That did not get a whole lot of separation.
No, I think high ball's the way to go here if you can do it. I think you can pick them away a little better. Start with that 13. Should the score say one shot's at 4? No idea.
You are most likely correct. I think we'll have to confirm that.
We can make it say 6 if you want, but it's not gonna.
Yeah, we'll just leave it for now, and I will double check.
You want to turn my mic off?
Yeah, Ryan's just gonna run over and check the score. All right, Charlene, right on the money with that. It is 10-4.
10-4, good buddy.
I must have forgot to increase their score there.
Yeah, my Fargo's 1,000 from sitting in the chair.
Yeah, I'm sitting at 998 right now.
Yeah. I'm on a streak of 240 consecutive banks without missing.
Must be some sort of record. I think I know a player that might challenge you to that, though.
Yeah.
Florian's really good at his bank shots.
I might have to play him next week.
He's going to be out there?
He's at the APA CPA border battle.
Well, make sure you get me an autograph.
Well, I got hats and autographs and posters from last year. I'll get you a couple things.
That'd be awesome. I've been watching Florian since his stuff started appearing online.
Yeah, I got David, Shannon, and I all hats, autographed Florian hats and posters. And
You should almost take my cue out there with you.
yeah,
Get him to sign that.
I can do that. Then you'll have to have it refinished over top or it'll wipe away, but
Like I said, I guess Q Sports Live is just going to have to start sponsoring me so I can get a new cue.
I had Dallas and Fisher sign one of my cues, and it lasted about 3 months before it started fading away.
Were you shooting with it?
Oh yeah,
Oh, man. I'd be hard-pressed to do that.
it's an $1,800 cue. I'm not, wasn't going to just put it on the wall.
No, I can't understand why not. It's like a piece of artwork at that point.
Yeah. Well, I had her autograph and picture and everything else
Yeah,
as well.
I would love to meet her too.
Yeah. She's awesome.
I think we were talking about it the other night, who your favorite lady player was, and she's number one for me.
Yeah, her and the Black Widow,
Jeanette Lee, yeah.
Brittany Bryant's right up there too. And for the young and up and comer, my favorite is April Larson. She's an amazing young lady.
Well, one shot puts another game on the board on the far table there. Although he really flirted with that corner pocket with the cue ball, you can see it sitting in the jaws up top. That was off of the 8.
They're getting a little fired up.
Yeah, I think the whole room is, to be honest. The atmosphere in here is just buzzing now. We've got a lot of people coming in for their 8 o'clock second chance matches. For those folks that are still in the main bracket, you know, there's a lot on the line. Wow, really nice shot on the 9 ball. Just caught the point of the side pocket.
I'm getting bonus points for sound effects. It's called sleep deprivation. See, Chris got to sleep in, so he's getting the beer in him to help out. I don't need the beer. I just had no sleep.
Patrick's been talking about this baked potato all day.
Yeah.
He's finally got one over there.
How's it look?
Well, I can't really see. I see a few containers of bacon bits, some cheese, some butter. You know, I might have got to sleep in today, but I still feel pretty sleep deprived, to be honest. I'll catch up on sleep when I get home.
Yeah, I'm going on a little over 2 weeks of no sleep, so I really need to catch up when I get home.
I'm starting to wonder if you actually sleep at all, to be honest.
Not a whole lot.
You and Pete from Australia are one and the same. He's been up all week watching us play.
Yeah, I was still looking at the clock in my phone at 3:30 this morning, and I was up at 7, so.
So what you're saying is by tomorrow night you're going to be basically a walking zombie.
Well, I've been like that for a week already after Charlottetown. 8 days out there, or whatever we were there. How long is our flight? It's almost 6 hours, or five and a half hours home, something like that.
Yeah, we got a layover as well, so that adds a little bit of time.
You're looking at probably 8:30 or 9 for your start.
We leave here at 4 o'clock, I think, is our flight. Around 4 o'clock, and we get home at 11 p.m. and we gain an hour, so we got Don't know where we got to lay over. We're back in Denver. Maybe.
Yeah, it's Denver. Yeah. Martin, that sounds delicious. I love twice baked potatoes.
I don't know if I ever had one. What is a twice baked potato?
So you bake the potato, you take it out, you scoop out all of the
skin,
inside.
put it back in the skin and bake it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you mix in like cheese or
Oh, yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you want. So you basically you get a bunch of mashed potato, you put it back in the skin of the potato,
Loaded baked
cover it
potato,
in a bunch of
baked soup.
cheese, throw it back in the oven.
Sounds good. Actually, that baked potato, I can smell that down here. That smells good.
It smells like a potato.
Yeah. Yeah, Patrick, I can smell that from down here. Making me hungry.
Hey, folks.
I don't think I've
Did we even eat dinner last night? I think we just snacked again, did we?
we haven't had dinner. We have to go for dinner tonight. I don't care. 11 o'clock at night. We're going on a mission to get some fast food dinner.
Still saying dress code. Still Colorado.
Martin's in Idaho, so of course he eats potatoes all the time. Wow, really nice cut on the 8. Watch the cue ball. It curled a little bit.
Horny.
And he caught the horn with it. Just Do It is running away here.
Wait. Jump up and down, it might go in.
That cue ball got real close.
Just yell, hurry, hard, and sweep.
No, they won't know what that means down here. Not a whole lot of curling in the States.
They got a U.S. curling team that it's not bad.
Yeah, well,
Not compared to Canada.
when it comes to Olympic sports, the U.S. always has a great showing regardless of what the sport is. They invest a lot of time and money into their Olympic teams.
Where in Canada, you got to fund yourselves.
Quite often that is the case.
Guy yelling over there reminds me of Ric Flair.
That's kind of what I'm like when I'm watching hockey, to be honest.
Yeah.
I get really excited, start yelling at the TV. That's why I have to go watch hockey in the basement, because,
The band to the man cave downstairs.
yeah, I make the mistake of occasionally watching it while she's sleeping, and it doesn't go over so well.
What the heck are you doing? Why'd you do that for?
I'm sure everybody out there that enjoys competitive sport agrees with me. They can hear you through the TV. You just have to yell loud enough.
See, I watch that live PD all the time, and I'm always yelling, tase him at the TV.
That's
My
the first.
favorite episode is seeing the guy get tased.
That's the first I've heard somebody yelling at live PD or cops or.
Cops used to have a good one. They did a collage. It's called Tased and Confused.
Oh,
An
really?
episode of all the guys getting tased. It's
Wow.
awesome. Yeah.
I kind of wish we had a show like that for Canadian police, but there was one actually a while
Edmonton.
ago. Yeah, it was To Serve and Protect, I think the show was
Yeah.
called. So it was the Canadian version of Cops. I would like to see it in Calgary just because I'm familiar with the city, but
Yeah. And I have been tased before. It's not fun.
I can't say I have been tased.
Not a-
I've been electrocuted a few times, but
Well, I had a buddy that had the little handheld tasers and
oh yeah,
shocked my hand. My whole arm was numb for a half hour.
I don't doubt it. You know, they're meant to take somebody down, incapacitate them. So
Well, I can tell you, yeah, that little zap was more than enough. Let alone that 5 or 6 second when they shoot you with it.
yeah, I don't want that embedded in my skin.
Very long bridge, says Ed.
Gary's asking if the U.S. won gold in the last Olympics. Are you referring to curling? Because I don't know. And the U.S. won a lot of gold medals, so as they always do.
Well, look at the population. 50 or 60 times what Canada has.
Charlene says that she doesn't think that she would admit to being tased in response to your comment.
Well, mine wasn't a cop tasing me. It was us fooling around with one.
Yeah, Gary, I don't know. Ryan says no.
No what?
To
For
the
curling?
curling.
No, I don't.
Oh, he doesn't know
Olympics?
either. Yeah.
I highly doubt it. Google can answer that probably pretty quick.
See, Martin agrees with me with watching sports and getting stressed out. He's got a Dallas Cowboys stress doll.
My dad used to yell at the TV at football and everything else too.
I've broken a few TV remotes watching hockey. All right, Just Do It is on the hill, guys. They just took another game on that far table. Okay, so Rob confirms that USA did win the gold medal in men's curling.
Call Guinness.
Yeah, Sandra says the same. Michaela, welcome back. You had to clean up a little bit. Your house or you?
Or both.
Well, Michaela, you tuned in just in time. Just Do It is on the hill. We're underway, so One Shot's got a lot of work to do, but they're not ready to quit. Both these teams are having a blast together. They are really good friends. They're both from San Antonio.
Oh, swish.
Wow. Just gonna watch that on the replay here.
No, Michaela's next. She's got the house done.
Yeah, probably best to clean the house and then clean yourself. Otherwise, you're kind of just defeating the purpose.
I tend to clean the shower while I'm in it.
It's usually the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're falling all over the place. Eric's grandpa used to curse at the TV in Tagalog when the San Francisco Giants were losing. I curse at it in English, sometimes French. I don't speak French, but I know a few curse words.
Mattered. Sure, Grant's learning a few.
Yeah, Montreal has a huge English population, though.
Montreal.
Montreal. Oh, my back could use a soak in a tub for sure. It is not happy sitting in that chair for 4 days in a row.
Well, they got the hot tub show next door here. We should
Yeah, I wonder if
test one out.
wonder if they've got one set up.
Well, they got water in one. Just wonder if it's warm or not.
I'd gladly take a dip. I'm not one for soaking in a hotel bathtub, so it's gonna have to wait till I get home. I got a nice jetted tub.
Well, there you go.
Waiting
I
for me.
don't got that. I got a crappy little. I need a bigger soaker tub. It'd be nice because I love sitting in a hot tub or a nice hot bath. But
So Annie's saying that her brother-in-law is making everybody laugh. Everybody is having a good time. It's putting a smile on my face. I'm having a good time. I kind of wish I played with these guys down in San Antonio because they know how to have fun.
yeah, our team has pretty good fun though.
Well, I appreciate that you're going to watch Q Sports Live in the bathtub, if that's what you mean.
Anytime I'm sitting in a tub, I got my phone with me. I've only dropped it a couple times in there.
Oh man.
Mine's waterproof though.
Most phones these days, other than iPhone, are waterproof. So.
Wow. I dropped mine. It was about 2 weeks ago, just before I was going away to Charlottetown there, and I'm like, I knew it was waterproof, but I'm like, oh, just that feeling.
I don't really want to admit this, but
Toilet.
3 weeks into buying my brand new phone, it went in the toilet.
That's shitty.
Luckily, it wasn't. And Ryan, watch your language. You're on the stream.
Hey, it's my stream. And we're past 6 o'clock. It's got the PG rating now.
Keep this PG.
That is PG.
Keep it G.
G. There's a G in PG.
I think G stands for general. I don't know. I think
parental guidance.
The U.S. has different ranking systems than Canada as well. Rating, not ranking.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, we're having a blast. Thanks everybody for tuning in. You guys make this experience that much better for us.
Yeah.
We love interacting with you guys in your comments. Again, we couldn't be here without you. I just want to thank Ryan. This has been a great opportunity. I'm really glad he asked me to come down and help him out.
I really appreciate it. You're doing amazingly well. You're going to have to come out some more. We'll drag your wife along with you, though, next time.
All right. That'll make her happy, too.
Might be a good honeymoon for you. You should come to Niagara in March.
I don't know if Niagara in March is a honeymoon destination.
We're in the tournament room. It's all honeymoon.
Hey, Mandy, there will be another match after this. We're going straight through until the end of the evening, so stay tuned. Once this one is done, we will shut down and restart, but stay tuned because we're going to have pool all night long. All right, not all night long. Until we are ready for bed, we will be back at it tomorrow as well.
9 a.m. start tomorrow.
Bright and early.
Yeah, what better to do on a Saturday night than spend it with us?
Wow, you dropped the phone in for 5 minutes?
You're letting it marinate.
Did it work after? I remember like the first 6 cell phones I've had, you know, when I was growing up, like as a teenager, all were destroyed by water. And then
the one, my S8 that I just dropped like 2 months ago was the first one that I've destroyed. And it landed face down. They want $350 for the screen. That's why I had to get the new S10. I wasn't going to get a new phone.
I've only owned one phone in 16, 17 years that hasn't been destroyed.
There you go. Look at Jerry. And Jerry said it's the honeymoon capital of Canada.
Yeah, Jerry.
Actually, it is nice in March. It's warm enough to walk around outside.
I can assure you 100% that my honeymoon will not be in Niagara Falls, and I'm really sorry for disappointing anybody that wants me to do it there.
I'm going to have to talk to your fiance. She wanted a wedding in January. What's wrong with Niagara in March? Huh?
The idea is to get away from the snowy wedding to somewhere tropical.
You should have had your wedding in Mexico then.
Hey, Martin, thanks. Yeah, Ryan and I are pretty good friends. We've been playing pool together for a while, so.
We can give each other a hard time.
Wow, so Michaela's phone did survive after a stint in some rice. All right, so one shot puts a game back on the board.
Who was asking for good friends? Facebook or YouTube?
No, Martin had mentioned that you guys do well together.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think that's what he's referring to as you and I.
Yeah. Oh, we play on 2 pool teams together, and we played, for
Oh, so
for a few years.
PMNEELTX. I'm not sure if that's a word or initials or something. We'll call you Neil. It says that iPhones have been water resistant since 2017. So I know that iPhones are water resistant. My better half will only own iPhones, so water resistant does not mean waterproof. My phone is waterproof. Okay, so we got one shot at the table here. They need one win to win. This is an elimination match. We are on the loser side of the bracket. One shot. Just Do It is also on the back table. They just broke. And he got one ball down on that break.
There you go. Melanie's thinking a winter wedding. You're balking at the honeymoon in Niagara in March.
I will go to Niagara Falls, but it's not going to be for my honeymoon. That's not a destination that's on the list. Like,
What's on your list?
tropical.
They do have a rainforest cafe there. Right around the corner from the hotel.
Beaches, ocean, all-inclusive resort where I can drink all day.
Yeah. That I don't think we can help you with there.
Yeah, I love Niagara Falls, don't get me wrong. I've been there before. It's amazing. I'm looking forward to getting back there. I almost had an opportunity to go with Ryan. Unfortunately, I do have to work, so...
Yeah, I was trying to get him to come to the CPA, APA border battle here, but...
Okay, so one shot at the table. He just kicked at that 8 ball after a safety from Just Do It. Unfortunately, this may be Just Do It's opportunity to wrap it up.
What was the next match supposed to start? What time?
About an hour ago.
I think he's got free tables. I think he's moving teams around, so...
Yeah. I think the problem is there's a matchup coming that involves the winner of this match. That's running a little bit behind. Okay, so...
Yeah, it's supposed to start an hour. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Just Do It is looking good to wrap this up. He's just got a nice thin cut on this 2 ball. And there was a run out on that back table that actually won it first. So that's it. Just Do It wins. They are moving on. One shot, unfortunately, has been eliminated from the tournament. Although they do qualify for the second chance.
They're the last team that can get in there.
That's starting right now. So they better run over and throw their money in the pile.
And we missed the scheduled match on this table. The next one's not supposed to be till... on the A side here, we're supposed to have one.
Chris, thanks for sticking up for me. Another fellow Chris.
What?
Just want to say it's a great name. Yeah, Charlene, that was a really good match. It's awesome when teams can come together like that, have a really good time, put up some good pool, entertain the audience. There was a little bit of dancing, a lot of good pool. Nothing wrong there.
Did you just call out?
Yeah, Rob, that's kind of what we're leaning towards. Mexico. It's cheap. We get all-inclusive. It's beautiful. All right, guys. Well, I guess we better shut down and restart the stream for the next match. We're just trying to get an idea of what is upcoming, so stay tuned. Thanks for tuning into Q Sports Live. Make sure you check out our sponsors. They've been cycling through the stream there. Go onto their social media pages, drop them a comment, let them know that you saw them on Q Sports Live.
And we do have a new sponsor. We'll have some new gear coming out you guys can get. From Brutal Game Gear.
Yeah, they have really nice stuff, guys. I am not going home without some of their gear.
Yeah, I just went over and picked out a few things that I'll have in Niagara Falls and Nanaimo. So I'll have some gear with me there if you guys are going to be around that area. If not, go onto their website, check them out. We will have a coupon code that'll get you some stuff coming up in the next week or two here. So stay tuned for that, and we'll reset and be back with our next match. Thanks, guys.